Jurgen.
Well, that's all right. Welcome to the Chatted Up Podcast, episode 1 on the day. I am one of your many hosts, John. We can go around the board if you guys want to introduce yourselves as I sip on my coffee.
What's up? I'm KJ. I'm going to be the co-host, and I can't wait to start this shit.
He's waiting now. He's waiting.
I'm Alita. I'm the other host.
We're on 3 hosts.
And then we got Jay, co-host.
All right. Our executive producer, Jake, has just finished his breakfast, and we were worried that he was going to be eating the whole podcast, but he's good now, so we're all good. I'm sorry, I'm choking on a little bit of dry burrito here.
So what we're going to talk about is WHATABURGER and the crazy lines.
Oh, that we're going to start with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, a little disclaimer that we're never going to have, or we're not like a specific podcast, so we're just going to be talking about things as they pertain to us. But I guess we can talk about WHATABURGER. We're not throwing shit. Please don't sue us.
No.
We don't want to get sued. It's just personal experiences. That's what we're talking about. We're not taking shots at
WHATABURGER lines are extremely long, and you can easily go to Florida and get one in a shorter line because they have a lot more there. And honestly, I rated it 8 out of 10.
You're essentially paying $7 for just the burger alone. No sides, no nothing. But you're in an hour line. Like, if I wanted to do that, I'll just go to McDonald's and get off the dollar menu.
I love how she said it's an easy trip to Florida.
Like it's not like a fucking 4-hour
drive.
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 I'm pretty sure they have some in Alabama or something like that, and that's like 4 hours.
I don't want to go to Alabama. I don't want to see someone screwing their cousin on fucking 4-wheel drive.
Do we know that Alabama is also shorter lines?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we have proof for that? We have
I've been there.
Statistics?
Yes.
She has
we
the
have
receipts.
Yeah, there we go.
I have receipts. I have all that. My brother loves WHATABURGER. I don't know why, but he does.
Overrated.
Hey, I said the same thing about Five Guys. Maybe we should just talk about overrated places at this point.
Honestly,
We're going to go down that trail. I got a bookload we can go to.
Are we limiting to only food related or just anywhere?
I don't know.
I feel like just overrated.
How many places are overrated, though?
Well, that's the thing. Once you run out of places, you're going to need to talk about something else.
Well, no, I'm saying there's a lot of overrated food, but you said is it exclusive to food or other places? And I don't know, like, establishments that are overrated.
ARBY'S.
That's food.
Exactly, but still overrated.
You think ARBY'S is overrated?
Yes.
Why?
Well, for one, they stole the slogan from a man here.
That
He has yet to get
that
his,
is a campaign that has been in the works for many, many years.
We have the meats. It did not start with ARBY'S. It started with our host, John.
That was a project I did back in...
2nd grade, right?
No, 7th or 6th grade. And I was in a some computer class, and we had to make a restaurant with a slogan, and like I think we had to do like a brochure or something, which is weird because restaurants don't have brochures. But I remember my place was called Carnivores because it was supposed to be like this big, like, you know, a lot of meat places, or like a lot of meat selections. So my slogan was "We have the meats." And then I think like a year or 2 after is when ARBY'S came out with the "We have the meats." What was it before? It's Good Mood Food.
Yeah.
It's good mood food. Yeah.
It was that before, and then they were like, "We have the meats." I'm like, yo.
Where's the checks?
But I don't have
we don't have the checks.
I don't have the receipt of my project that I did, so I have no solid evidence unless it's somewhere deep in that middle school database. Maybe we can get an FBI agent to go through there.
FBI
help me out. I need a lawyer, attorney,
I
or
do have a
something.
question. Do you think the FBI is listening to us right now?
Well, if they are, I hope they're getting a kick out of it.
Yeah.
If they are, I hope they go back to my middle school and get me my brochure so I can get my money. I just want royalties. It's okay. I just want royalties. It doesn't have to be huge. Just $10 a commercial. $10 a commercial. I'm sure that won't break their bank.
That would add up to a lot, actually.
But I'm sure it won't break
considering how they have probably like 20 commercials in a day.
Okay,
Some shit
but
like that.
they get more money than like Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's fast.
So I'm sure
That's
they're fine.
wild.
I'm sure they're fine.
That is fast.
It's not wild because Buffalo Wild Wings, you have to wait an hour and a half to get your food.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. That's another overrated place, Buffalo Wild Wings, and I got the receipts for it.
I don't necessarily think that it's overrated for the quality of the food because the food it's fine for
It's not bad.
It's a bar.
It's a service.
It's a bar restaurant, so
Yeah.
like the food is exactly what I expect. It's the hour and a half wait time to get 6 wings that makes it ridiculous.
That is very true.
Bro, and the service is horrible.
Well, there's a lot of places with horrible service.
That is very true.
Once again, this is just my this is my actual working past experience.
I've worked there too, but
You didn't deal with the front, I did.
there's a reason I didn't deal with the front.
The tap there.
Because it keeps moving up like that. I think it's just the microphone.
It's fine.
It's cool.
We're working with the new soundboard. We don't have any of the sounds that are going to work yet, but we'll try that. It's not going to work.
Yeah, it's not good. I don't know what sound that is, so I don't know if they
that
heard
one. I forgot. It was like a punch or something.
It says slash though.
It's weird. It's weird. We'll figure that out. We're gonna get a software program for that. Thank you.
We're piping in fake crowd noises.
This is our soundboard. Our two
live soundboard actually.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a live soundboard for our studio audience.
We'll get that figured out. Probably by the next episode.
Yeah, most likely by the next
that's
episode.
my goal.
Likely, yeah.
Absolutely.
But speaking of goals for this podcast, that was a good segue there. I'm proud of myself.
That's a really good segue. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Nice.
But I'm gonna come out and make a commitment now because I know we've struggled with this before in the past. So I'm making a commitment now, and you can put it on the books, you can put it on the records, you can write it down. As one of the podcasts I listen to, they have a great segue called Write It Down. It's amazing. It's a sports podcast, so we won't be able to do that. And I'm not going to steal their segment because I don't want to be sued.
That's fair.
But they have, that's neither here nor there, but you can put it in the books. I am not going to miss an episode for an entire year.
Oh,
I'm putting that
clip
in
that.
the
Somebody clip that.
We're calling that
clip
March
it.
26th of 2024.
Now, that's not saying that we're going to have an episode every day, so don't count it
no.
as a 365 day.
No. It's every week, right?
Yeah, it's a every week thing.
Every Sunday.
But still, you have up
We
to March
record on
26th of
Sundays, but we're
2024.
probably going to upload on Tuesdays.
Okay.
Yeah, because we got to edit and stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
We got lives.
Yeah, we have jobs.
Yeah.
We're not. This is not our main
This is
source
not our
of
source of
income.
income.
This is the hobby.
Unless they want it to be. If they want to
If-
help us
yeah.
out and make it a career choice for us, then we can bump up the episodes and bring even more. But as of right now, it's staying as a once a week upload.
Yeah. You know, I kind of want to segue into career choices, and I don't know why this is on my mind, but like, why are girls' career choices now like OnlyFans? Like, why is like that
Because it's
one
easy.
of their things?
It's easy. You don't have to do anything. You just have to show your body, and that's it. You get thousands of dollars.
What rating is this podcast?
I'm trying to keep it as PG as possible.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep
Trying
it as
to,
PG.
anyway.
I don't want to get too far into a rabbit hole, but I want it to be as
I just need to know
as
before
open floored as possible.
And that is our
Yeah.
sound effect of water being licked.
I don't
That is
know if
our
you can hear
executive
that.
producer.
I hope you can't.
That's our executive producer, Jake. He's thirsty.
But not like, cause like, I don't know why, but I got interested. I
In OnlyFans?
I looked. Yes, feet pics.
Oh wow!
Hey,
Be
Whoa,
prepared.
whoa.
Be prepared.
My friend tried to
Feet
do
pics,
that. We're not
baby.
going to dive into that right now.
No.
Nah, but like I looked up one of my old friends, and she has an OnlyFans, but like she only has 6 people. I'm putting her completely on blast.
Oh,
I'm putting her
damn.
completely on blast. She got 6 people. She got 6
We're gonna have
people
to
subscribing to that. A
We'll use
censor.
one of these soundboards as a sensor. But
Yeah, she got 6 people subscribe. It's like $15, something like that. It's something
$15 for 6 people, bro. Come on.
like it's not like
There's people with more people on that are less. It's like
well,
$8.99.
that's why there's more because it's less money. It's less money.
Or
The
probably
less
because they
money-
look better too.
That's also very facts. That's also facts. Also facts. But yeah, she's only getting like maybe $90 a month.
Damn.
Like that's no.
I couldn't imagine it.
I couldn't imagine that shit neither. Like I wouldn't date a girl that did OnlyFans unless
How
she
could you?
made like racks.
I couldn't. Even if you're making racks, I couldn't. You can make all the money in the world. You can be like Elon Musk of OnlyFans, and I'm tapping out. I'm okay with that. I'd rather be a broke man living paycheck to paycheck than have to deal with that. Because that...
You're living proof.
So our lives right now.
I'm not living paycheck to paycheck.
I am, and I'm sad.
We have our
We're
lives
9
together.
we're 9 to 5 jobs.
We're good. We're good.
Classic 9 to 5 jobs.
We're
working
having our
Yes.
we have a system of how we do our money,
Yes.
and that's why we don't live paycheck to paycheck.
We work with each other. That's
Yes.
good. That's good. We don't have to worry about that.
No, I get that. I have a system too.
After he just said he's struggling, that's wild. He's struggling.
I think you need to
but
read
yeah.
your system.
I think I'll go ahead and admit that I'm on like the borderline between struggling and somewhat financial stability. I'm like right on that borderline where like the one slight move will send me downhill, but also the one good move will put me in the right
That's
direction.
because you buy stupid crap.
Not anymore. I haven't done that for a good long while.
That's good. That's great. That's great.
Still
That's
buy
our-
expensive meats.
When was the last meat that I bought that was expensive?
What type of meat we talking about?
Meats in the stores.
There we go.
Whoa! Why would you go in that direction?
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah,
I think he was talking about steaks.
even then, I think the last steak I bought was like $7.
You buy crappy steaks.
Damn.
I buy personal sized ones. I'm not getting a whole freaking fillet here.
Nah, you gotta get a whole fillet because I gotta make that last. It's gotta last.
We have steaks.
We have steaks.
It's gotta like you know like you.
Steak
I'm pretty
tacos,
sure.
so
I'm
that's
pretty
a
sure.
good
John,
thing.
John and Lena,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure you guys like you go grocery shopping stuff like that. You get food that will like last you a bit. You don't get like
It
one
depends.
thing for one thing. You know.
It depends on what it is.
That's a fair point. Like I bought chicken like last
We buy
week, I think.
we buy our base necessities to last for a while, but like if we have an idea for dinner, we'll get enough for like probably that night,
Yeah.
and then I just make enough to where there's leftovers for a while.
Oh, I got you.
Sorry if I sound horrible, by the way. I'm currently battling so much nose problems right now with my allergies.
Allergies
might-
are killing me too.
I might need to take a 30-second nose blowing session to myself
To make sure the trumpets are out of the way.
because I feel like I am getting choked out and it's ridiculous.
Hey man, it is.
I'm going to take that 30 seconds because this is killing me.
You go
So
do-
hopefully it doesn't end up too much on the audio, but I apologize anyway.
I think you'll be okay. It
No,
should.
I think it will be.
I think you'll be okay.
I told you it wasn't gonna.
Oh God.
I'm sorry.
He sounds like an elephant.
Oh goodness.
Oh man,
His demons
Good
just
Lord.
came out.
Good Lord.
you have no idea how that felt.
He can breathe now. He can breathe.
For the time being, I'll get clogged in. We're
5
only
minutes.
13 minutes in, so I'll probably be clogged again by the 20-minute mark.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
7 minutes. Jesus.
Yeah. It's brutal. Allergies are no joke down here.
No,
I don't think I've ever
that's
had allergies this bad until we moved down here.
No,
I agree with
not
that.
at all.
In New York, I was fine. Well, not fine. Well, I don't know. I was like
Yeah.
I was
you
like
and me.
10 at the time, so I can't really remember. That was
It's all
like
about
13
average.
years ago.
Yeah.
But from what I remember, it wasn't that bad. But I moved down here, and oh my god, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Even when it's wintertime, I'm still dying.
You eventually become Christian Bale.
Essentially, yeah. I could be a wicked Batman.
You could. They'll look at you and just
Won't
say,
need
"Oh,
a
hey, your
box.
Batman voice is amazing." You'll turn and be like, "Oh no, it's not my Batman."
By the way,
voice,
if you
it's
hear a rapper
actual."
too, I'm currently eating the restaurant that we just clowned on.
Yes,
at
the one.
beginning.
And oh God, man, that line was fucking ridiculous. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's an extremely dry burrito.
It's a very it's overrated as shit.
Oh, yeah.
It's overrated as heck. So overrated. I sat in that line for an hour to get 3 burritos
And pancakes.
and pancakes.
I'm sorry.
That was it.
Chewing over here is hard. It's rough.
It's okay. You do your chewing.
Well, no, you can't really breathe out your nose, so you gotta breathe out your mouth while you're chewing. You can't breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all rough.
Oh no, I have that same struggle, bro. My nose is freaked up right now.
I hate it.
I'm alright.
I wake up in the morning and my throat is killing me because of how much my nose is messed up.
Oh, that mucus and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I'm brushing my teeth, I have to like gag in the sink. It's bad.
Oh god.
It's bad.
Oh god.
But it's not as bad as when I actually have to like expel demons from my stomach. She's heard that.
That's crazy.
She understands now what I mean by when I get sick, I get sick.
Yeah.
That was bad.
He gets sick.
See, John doesn't necessarily get like the
I don't get sick often. That's the thing.
I was gonna say it's not like you
felt
get
that.
sick like I have a small little cold. Like no, when you get sick, you gone for a little
You
while.
dead. He's dead.
What the
He's like in his bed and he couldn't move and he like felt achy and then like, oh god, it was hilarious. He's like,
That's hilarious.
it's hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. But it did scare me at first. I'm like, what the hell is that noise? It's just John.
It's just me
It's just John.
turning my insides out.
Yeah, it's just John. It's all good.
This man is essentially on
Kinda.
life support when he's
Life support.
He's on
Well,
life
it sounds
support.
like you are a life support.
Most people go like periodically sick, where they're like
No.
every like couple months they get like that light cold, where they're like feeling kind of low and
No,
they
he gets
recover.
sick and it goes. There it is.
I get annual sickness. So
No, you go.
It's only like
just
once
comes
a
with this.
year.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like, oh, I'm fine. Oh, I'm fine.
yeah,
sick.
because it's like a
It's-
once a year thing.
Yeah, it's literally like once a year, and it hits.
It's like
that shit that
it
will
all
take
builds
you
up
out for
all
about
year
like
into one maybe span of a week.
Yeah, about to say,
and
span
then
of a
that's
Pretty much
it.
a week.
That's
Yeah.
it.
yeah. I don't know if that's worse or the getting sick like periodically.
I'd rather
is worse.
be periodically. Because
Yeah.
if
Well,
I'm
sorry,
feeling
that's not what's gonna happen.
yeah, but like if I could,
We all have
if I
dreams.
just felt like weak-ish, I could still go to work and I could
Yeah.
be fine. But the way I get sick, it's out. I'm done.
Gone.
I can't do nothing.
Gone. Like no moving, nothing. Maybe vomit, maybe once.
It's
Well,
hard
it's
to
done.
even get
Well,
into
he
the
tapped
shower at that point.
tapped
Oh
out.
god.
It's bad. I'm just. It's like I kind of cocoon myself in sickness, and then when I feel better, I emerge as a beautiful person again, with energy, and I'm just full of life until the next cycle, and then I
The
die.
next cycle.
I got a butterfly life cycle of sickness.
I was gonna say consider
Goes into the cocoon for a week, just dying in his
It's the
bed.
blanket cocoons, you know. The blanket
no. Consider it kind of like a starfish. You're alive and well, and then when something tries to kill you and you basically look dead, you just regrow again. It just keeps happening.
I've never heard that analogy.
What?
That's why I'm bringing it up.
I've never heard
Let me
that
drop some
before.
science on you real fast.
Ever.
I mean, I knew starfish regenerate. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never heard anyone use
Well,
a
dude-
starfish in an analogy before.
Do you want to know how I know about that? Because of SpongeBob.
See, I know about
Literally
that
because of SpongeBob.
Animal Planet, but okay.
I
Hey,
remember,
Patrick the Star, buff.
I remember it in the Hulk, the 2003 movie, in the
Oh,
opening
God.
credits when
That was fucking
he cuts a
horrendous.
starfish's is it a limb?
Yeah.
It's a limb, right? Yeah, he cuts one of the limbs off, and then it like shows like
It's regrowing.
what's it called? A time lapse of it regrown. And it's like, oh wow, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
That
that's
movie was
kinda cool.
horrendous.
Yeah, well, it's
Well,
a
so
lot
I-
of bad movies.
Oh, I find it funny how Kevin Feige was in charge of that movie and then
Because he
went,
hates the Hulk.
yeah,
I'm
but then
convinced.
went on to proceedingly direct the entire MCU.
I'm convinced that he hates the Hulk.
No, he does, hands down.
Incredible Hulk was the last good one.
Yeah.
And that, part of me wishes that they would make another Hulk movie, but part of me doesn't, because if they did, it would be bad.
Yeah, like we can't like She-Hulk, that She-Hulk show.
I didn't finish it.
I
No,
I
don't-
didn't even
don't.
start
Did I
it.
get
I didn't
both
even start
episodes
it.
in?
Both of you don't
2,
fucking
3?
finish it.
I got 3 or 2 episodes in.
Probably like 2, I
I
think.
think it was 2 or 3.
But don't finish it. I beg you, do not.
I have no desire to.
I wasn't even interested in watching it.
See, just because of the self-commitment I have
Wasn't even
to
interested.
watching the Marvel shows all the way through, no matter how bad they are, just to my self-commitment, I regret watching the rest of She-Hulk.
Well, I told you that it was going to be trash, and you decided
Well,
to
the
waste
thing
your time.
is watching She-Hulk in the original Hulk animated series, seeing her in the comics, she's honestly a badass, whether she's Jennifer Walters or She-Hulk herself. But then the way they projected it in the show and tried to do it like a third-person point of view, it was horrible. There's only one Marvel character you can successfully do a fourth wall break with, and that's Deadpool.
You can do that with Spider-Man.
Okay, yeah, Spider-Man, I'll give him a pass on.
Didn't Spider-Man do that like at least once, right?
He did
in the Spectacular Spider-Man.
But being fourth wall breaking doesn't make a character bad.
That's how you execute it.
The director didn't want to make an epic show, and that's what killed it.
They made a bad show.
Well, think about it.
I remember
You
seeing
had all the serious shows leading up to it, like Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
but even some of the serious shows were trash too. Like Falcon and the Winter Soldier ended on a bad note for me.
It was mid.
Like the series was fine for most of it, and then the ending was just kind of like, oh, okay.
It was still exciting to see Sam get the whole suit though.
Yeah, his suit's awesome.
Yeah.
Like
I
his
love
suit
the
looks
suit.
cool. I'm
Love
not
it.
mad at it. I'm not mad like with the characters per se, but like the ending just kind of fell short. It was the same thing with Moon Knight. Like the show was awesome until you got to the end, and then you're like, oh, okay. Loki was good throughout though.
Oh, yeah,
I give
Loki-
Loki a lot of props.
Loki at the end of each episode, you
I didn't
were
even finish Hawkeye either because it was trash.
It was
boring.
I thought it was okay.
It was just boring.
Well, it's a show about Hawkeye. What do you expect?
They couldn't make it cool.
Yeah.
You made Green Arrow cool.
Well,
He's just a guy with a bow.
well, yet again, here's the only
That's DC.
difference: the entire Justice League fears Green Arrow. The entire Avengers don't fear Hawkeye.
Okay, but Hawkeye was one of the 6 Avengers, and he was dealt dirty.
He was.
You
dealt,
can
like,
make
really
him
dirty.
interesting. He's a spy, okay?
Yeah.
He's cool.
Then
What was
Hawkeye
the-
is cool.
What was the line in the first Avengers when Black Widow and him were talking? What happened in Budapest?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Budapest.
We
Yeah,
could have said something about that. Like
Yeah, no,
something
instead-
that would have been cool.
No, we should have seen something about Budapest in the Black Widow
Yeah.
movie. But then we just found out they just sat in a vent for 6 days.
Yeah.
And that was trash. But Marvel does that a lot now. They have like these lines from the past that mean something, and then when we get shown it, it's like nothing at all.
Like the biggest letdown of all time was Nick Fury's eye.
Yes.
Yep.
Sitting
Yes.
there, the way he's saying it to Cap is...
Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye, and I lost that eye to a cat.
No,
So I'm not gonna trust nobody no more.
No, it technically wasn't even a cat. It was a freaking...
Whatever, it's a
It
cat.
was a flurkin.
It's a cat. Whatever.
It's still a cat. The fact they
He
guys
looks
just
like
broke by a
Garfield.
cat.
You trusted a cat that much?
Yeah, apparently.
Now-
he
and
had,
then- I like
and
you.
then
Trust
that
issues.
ruins everything.
Yeah.
No, I
that
like-
ruined everything.
Now that's the thing though.
Oh, you know what? I can relate.
Avengers
I can
series.
relate. I trusted a cat once. Haven't been the same since.
See, that's why I like it in the Avengers show, in the Avengers animated show, because when he says the whole incident with his eye, it was from like his brother. It was like his brother betrayed him or some shit like that. That I understood, and that was amazing.
I remember when when Captain Marvel was first coming out, like before it was released, and everyone had theories that Wolverine is going to be the reason that Fury loses his eye. That's why it has the 3 slash marks, and that's going to tie in the X-Men. And I was like, that could be cool. And then it turned out to be a cat.
No, and then they
But a cat has 4, so that's weird.
did the same thing with
The smallest one didn't reach.
Oh wow.
Couldn't reach.
and then,
That's wild.
They did the same thing with
Maybe
Thanos.
that's the trust issues, is that there's 4 toes and only 3 made it.
And then they did the same thing with Thanos in Infinity War. When everyone first saw that there were 3 slash marks,
That was
across
just
his
stupid.
face, yeah, they did that.
That was
too.
just stupid.
I was like, dude, he's not going to show up.
It didn't look like injuries. It just looked like face. Like
If-
he's got like
if anything-
8 lines across his chin. What do you think?
That's biology.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the slashes on his face could have just been biology too.
Is it biology or just like as we saw in Endgame, just war wounds?
Or that. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We're just kind of derailed off of.
Hey, but it's like you said what this podcast is. Chat it up.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
Yeah,
We're
just
chatting
chat
it up.
it up.
We don't have a specific agenda.
Whatever
It's like Captain
comes
America
in.
said. People with agendas change.
Maybe next time we'll try and, I guess, keep it general
Topic,
idea of what we want.
Because
We've gotten a
all
lot.
over the
We've-
place.
Well,
We've
it's fine.
talked.
It's fine.
We've talked about Marvel. We've talked about OnlyFans for a second. We talked about WHATABURGER. We talked about overrated places. Fuck, it's all over the place.
I mean, it's fine though. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not.
I think it's entertaining.
I think this is
It's very
entertaining.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you give 3 guys a mic and say go.
Yes. Yeah. That was the point. That was the point.
Yes, that was very much the point.
But I mean, I guess at one point we're probably gonna dive more into personal stuff.
Yeah, eventually.
We're probably gonna end up talking about meditation at some point because
Yes,
that's been a big thing for me, and I know KJ's getting into it or
Yes.
wants to get into it. I don't know.
I'm getting into it. I'm
I don't
doing
know
it like
if you
every
started.
night.
Oh, you're doing that?
Yeah,
every night?
like 5-10 minutes, just nothing, just meditating, just breathing. It's really, really nice. It's really calming.
Yeah, I do it for like maybe an hour or more.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Well, I haven't done it a lot recently, which I definitely feel like I need to, because the way I describe it is like it's yoga in a way, where like
It's like yoga for your mind. Kind
well, I think of it more as like it's on the same level of an activity as yoga is.
Yeah.
Like for some people, yoga will change your life, and yoga is like the greatest thing in the world. But for other people, yoga doesn't work. And I view meditation as the same way. Like at least for me, meditation has changed. It is wild what
Absolutely. Yeah.
what has happened for me while meditating is beyond what I could describe. But for like maybe if Jay tried it, maybe it won't work for him.
Yeah.
And you know
You never know.
that's
Never know
how I
till you
view
try
it. And that's why I tell people, like, if you're gonna do it, just go.
Yeah,
Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna sit here and try and be like I'm like a trainer or something like that, or I'm like an expert on the activities. But like, I just go into a room where it's quiet. Maybe I'll listen to like some meditation soundtrack or a playlist or something with like calming noises and stuff, and I'll just sit in there for like an hour or so, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah, like you said, I just got started into it. I do it for like 5-10 minutes, kind of just like right before I like kind of go to bed, but just to kind of like just to wrap up the day, just take a few minutes to myself. And
Have you had any experiences while doing it?
What do you mean experiences? What do you mean by that?
Well, okay, so like when I do it, if I'm like going through something, like if I'm going through like a bad situation and I meditate, it might sound weird, but for me, when I'm meditating, it's almost like I leave my conscience and go into my subconscious, and I can like look at a situation from like an outside perspective and not necessarily from the bias of my own lens, and then I can be like, oh well, maybe it's not this that's the problem, maybe it's like 3 layers deeper, and then that's the root of the problem.
Yeah.
And then I can be like, oh, so I need to fix that. And it, like, let's say I'm like mad at I'm mad at someone because they flaked on me for a day. If I meditate and go back, I could be like, oh, well, I was actually more mad at my money situation 2 weeks ago rather than what they actually did. So I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at my money situation. So I need to go back and fix that because they have there was no problem with them. It was just a money situation that I was carrying the anger over to. So I don't know if you've had any like experiences where like you've gotten clarity on something.
Yeah, I think once, like one of the first days I kind of did, because like that was when I was like kind of going through a little rough patch. Not like anything like really bad, like like the demons a little bit, like maybe a little bit, but I mean,
That's rare.
Besides that, like it works really nice. It's really calming. It's really, really, honestly, so calming. The first week I did it, I didn't argue with anybody. Whenever tempers got high, I kept my cool. I kept my composure. All that stuff. Like it's those little things.
Oh yeah.
That it helps out to where it's like, okay, maybe I didn't have to escalate the situation. Maybe he's just being ignorant, and I just have to remain calm so the situation will die down.
That's what I do. That's what I do. When I get mad or agitated, I sometimes tell John to bring my chakra beads, and so that way I can go somewhere and calm myself down, and I meditate, and I calm myself down that way.
Well, not only that, but you've started wearing your chakra beads like every day now, like I do.
And it actually,
I
think
you've
it
noticed
calms me
yourself being more calm.
Yeah.
Because you used to be, or at least what your family says, you used to snip like almost every day.
Yeah.
And now you don't.
No.
But that's since you've started wearing those.
Yeah.
But like for everyone, like that's what I'm saying. Like if Jay starts wearing chakra beads now and starts meditating, he might not change. But like,
because he's already calm as is.
Well, I'm not saying that like it's not exclusive to anger, but like it doesn't mean that something.
It can help emotions though.
Yeah, I think it does.
I think it balances the emotions. Like if you have like really bad emotions, like concern, like if you're really, really sad, it might help you balance it. And if you're really, really angry, it might help you balance that. It's not just one emotion.
I'm sure everyone knows that, like, pretty much as long as everyone has known me prior to my meditating stuff, I've always been known as, like, the angry guy or, like, the mean guy. And since then, I've been a lot less angry.
Yeah.
I still get very angry.
It still happens. It still happens.
Often,
it's still a core piece of me, but I'm not... The best way to describe it is I'm not constantly angry.
Yeah.
Like, when did I even start? It was maybe 3-4 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
But prior to that, like, I was just baseline angry. I was never happy. It was always, I'm like steady angry, or this day I just happened to be more angry than usual. And that was the flux it was. It was either more angry or normal angry. And there was no, like, happy. It wasn't like, oh, John woke up and he's angry today. It's like, oh, John woke up, he's a little more angry than usual. He's a little bit more pissed. So give him his space.
Yeah.
But now it's different.
You are way different. From what you're describing, you're way different.
I'm sure you agree with that.
I'm sure if you thought about it, you could see the difference.
Oh, I know. I definitely see the difference.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like, there's a big difference. He's hard. Only time he really gets angry is when he plays Madden.
Yes.
And he needs to win, but doesn't win, and then he gets angry and then punches the couch.
I didn't punch the couch last time.
Not last time, no. But the other time you did. The other time you were like, I'm so mad I gotta punch something, and he punches the couch.
I still wanted to punch something.
I know you always... Anytime you're angry, you want to punch something.
Well, yeah.
Well, hey.
Gotta get it out.
That's progress.
That's
progress.
I think
Indeed,
it is.
That is progress.
I think it is.
But like you were saying, like it would meditation definitely does help, like kind of pull you back into like the medium of all of your emotions. Like I suffer from anxiety. Yeah, I do. Mm-hmm. It's constant. Yes. But like with meditation, at the end of the day, before I go to sleep, I just meditate for a second. It helps me. It helps out, gets the stress off the rest of the day, and it helps me sleep better. I struggle with anxiety as well.
And I had snapped at John the other day, and I realized it was not him, nothing he personally did. It was just me and my foot hurting me like crazy. And I was in agonizing pain so much that my whole entire foot was in pain.
To put it in more detail, you got mad at me because I didn't answer the phone while I was in the shower. And then you got mad at the time that I was taking a shower.
Yeah. And really, it was just my foot killing me so badly.
Yeah, it was just your foot, but you decided to yell at me because I was in the shower at 5 o'clock.
Because I kept calling him because I needed to vent, because venting sometimes also helps me. venting and meditation helps me, and I needed him to pick up the phone so I can vent, because I knew it was my foot originally, but then I just got so agitated and
It builds up.
It built up
Yeah.
because I couldn't vent it out, and sometimes I scream in the car, and it helps.
I know.
Helping screaming, it just feels like you're releasing a demon out of you. Legitimately.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That isn't. I think that's very detailed. I think that puts a lot of perspective into people's eyes of what it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's given me more clarity on my own emotions, not like leaving anger aside. It's given me more clarity on like why I feel the way I do about some things. Like I've told you in the past how my mind will kind of like get stuck on one thing, and then my emotion will spiral down into like situations that just don't make sense to be thinking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if I didn't meditate, I wouldn't realize that that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be able to get back to the top of the spiral. I would just be stuck in the pit.
Yeah.
And that, I feel that's what I was like all those years ago. That's what I was. I was just stuck at the bottom of that spiral, and I couldn't climb out because I wasn't meditating, so I didn't have that clarity of what was going on with me. I was just stuck there, and then I was always angry.
Yeah.
But it's better now. And that's why I tell people, try meditating. It's okay. He's sleeping on me.
Yeah, just just try it. I mean, you're gonna if it works for you, that's amazing. If it doesn't, at least you gave it a shot. Like
But
most people don't even try.
I
Stuff,
tell
you know
people when you try it, don't expect like
overnight success.
Well, not necessarily that, but don't expect like this huge revelation where you're gonna have like visions and you're gonna be floating in your bed, levitating with clarity, and you're gonna become like
A god.
you're gonna like open your third eye. You're like, that's not gonna happen.
No.
That's not gonna happen. But like the more you do it, the more you'll, at least on my end, the more you do it, the more you understand certain things better. Like, I don't worry about stuff anymore. I don't care. Because life's too short to get worried about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, if I have a bad day at work and it's just a mess, I'll be upset about it, but I'm not going to spend my whole week worrying and stressing and being upset about it when it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Just move on. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think that's probably, that's another thing that meditation has helped me do. It's just opening up what's important in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like worrying about work is not one of those things.
Nah, it shouldn't. It
If-
really shouldn't. I mean, I know it's a way to make money. You have
It's
to make
a-
money to live.
Yeah, it's a
stuff like that,
livelihood, but like if you're worried, like say you're working at McDonald's and it's just been like a bad few weeks and you're worried like, oh, if I don't do this, I might get fired.
Yeah.
It's okay. There's plenty of jobs out there, man.
Yeah.
You don't need to stress about it.
Yeah, the best thing you can do is really just try your best. Just
The-
try your best. Do
The
as
way
much
I
as you
see
can.
it, if this might sound a little hippie-ish, but if the universe doesn't want me working at that job, it'll find a way for me to get out of that job.
Yeah.
Whether that's me being fired or the company going under, whatever it is, it'll find a way for me to get out of that job. And then I'll find whatever job that it wants me to go into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten more relaxed in life thinking about that rather than thinking about the current what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Jay looks like he's going through some things.
Oh God. Oh God.
We might have just opened his third eye.
Shit, he might be considering meditating for full time. That's gonna be his job.
He's gonna meditate
No,
now.
I mean, in full
Dang,
honesty,
no.
though, in full honesty, hearing you guys all talk about all that, I haven't actually done it, but I have heavily considered
You should.
it because like I run into too many stressful situations, whether it be at work, with friends, with family, and it drives me to the point where I really start questioning a lot of things.
Yeah.
And instead of being overwhelmed with all that stress and having all that crap just build up and basically like the over the shoulders mustard shit, then like Yeah, to quote that same line, it kind of winks people out.
Yeah.
So I gotta honestly find like some kind of outlet, whether it be getting my own chakra beads or just meditating in general, and just freaking finding a freaking way to better deal with it.
Because you might not even be stressed about any of that. Because that's what was going on, like, with me. I wasn't, like, that could be your surface level of what the problem is, but you could be, like, the problem could be way deeper than that.
Oh, yeah. Entirely.
It could be, like, you feel stressed about those, but in reality, you're stressed about something, like, maybe that could have happened a year ago.
Yeah.
And your brain just hasn't, like, let it go.
Like, I'm not going to
like,
go into...
I'm stressed about work and family, when it's like, no, it's not work and family. It's like, maybe it was like a test that you failed in school and your brain just hasn't let that go, but you're carrying the stress into every situation.
I'll
And
go
then
ahead
if it's a
and say-
stressful situation, it's just like, oh, well, this is giving me stress when it's not.
I'll go ahead and say this, and I've actually been considering this for years now, ever since it happened. I'm not going to go into too much detail because you two already know about it. But, like, for example, that one thing that happened probably, I think, about maybe 5 or 6 years ago? That completely just, like, shut down my entire mind and way of thinking.
I don't know what that could... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that freaking...
Yeah, we don't have to go into it if you don't want to.
No, that's why I'm saying I'm not going to go into it. But you guys already know that freaking...
That could be...
That's
what I think it is.
That could be the
That
stress
could be
that
it.
is that you're associating with work. It could have nothing to do with work. Like, work can be stressful.
Work
But,
can
like,
be very
the
stressful.
amount of stress that you're feeling could have nothing to do with work. It
No.
could just be that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
Because honestly, and I'm not going to lie, that has been preventing me from doing a lot of things.
yeah. And
It will.
meditation will help you look back on that situation and maybe come to a new conclusion.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
better come out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Maybe
worth
you're
a
stressing
shot.
yourself out because maybe you think like it's all my fault. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe you're putting a bunch of blame on yourself, and then maybe when you meditate, it's like, oh, well, okay, maybe it wasn't this, maybe it was her, maybe it was someone else, maybe it was him. I don't freaking know.
Yeah.
But you know, like that will probably help you like get that stress off your mind, so then everything else isn't such a burden.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but I will. First of all, I do agree with all that. Second of all, my face of curiosity, that was me thinking of a situation going on right now. So, not a bad situation.
If it's sports related, we'll leave it out.
No, it's not sports related.
Okay.
Not
Okay,
sports related,
okay,
but still,
Personal.
yeah, personal.
Yeah,
but
gotcha.
but good situation. It's all about just planning though.
Yeah.
Hello, background. They're in there.
The gossiping.
Yeah.
I have no clue what's going on.
We use an sign language.
Yeah, we're
Yeah, we got sign language.
They'll have their own chatted up podcast.
it's gonna be ASMR type shit.
It's gonna change. We have chatted up, and then they're gonna start their own. It's gonna be called Gossip Up.
Yeah, gossip.
Gossip up. Yep.
We're the
And-
sub branch.
Yeah.
Chat it up.
And it's literally just gonna be.
We're already starting sub podcasts.
It's literally just gonna be like just
We're going
sounds
to
like
demand-
this.
We're going to demand royalties.
It's ASMR.
No, we are not diving into ASMR.
Listen, you guys run it however you want, but we're just going to ask for royalties.
Yes.
You guys will get royalties. You'll get royalties in the.
Well, we're the It Up brand.
Yep.
Yeah, we're the It Up.
all
brand.
of us are chatted up. Me and Alita, it's gonna be gossip up.
Gossip
That,
up.
that falls under the It Up brand.
The It Up brand.
What would be the logo for It Up?
IU.
Just gonna be a bunch of vowels.
A-E-I-O-U. A-E-I-O-U.
And sometimes why?
And sometimes why.
Which I don't know why.
I don't understand that shit.
Why is a why?
We actually figured that out.
We did.
Yes.
So it's at the end of words without a vowel, like sky and fly. Or,
If it doesn't have a vowel in it, then Y becomes the vowel.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got that.
Yeah. The more you know. 'Cause I forgot what we were talking about. I think I made the same joke as you, and then I was like, when is Y ever a vowel? I've never heard of it
and
as
then
a
I
vowel.
looked it up, and then it was like, Like exactly what you guys did. Oh.
So if it was joy, then why wouldn't be the vowel because it's an
It's not the vowel.
But it is always at the end when it's at the end as well.
So like the example you said, sky, fly, stuff like that.
But not pie, because that is an E.
and even then, you also have the I. So
You have 2 vowels.
bada bing, bada boom.
That's a happy day.
It is a happy day.
Speaking of happy day, it looks like it's gotten nicer outside, which is great because this morning it was disastrous.
Yeah, thundering, raining.
On the way over
fun.
here.
That was fun to be getting drenched on while I was trying to take out the dog.
That was amazing.
I've been there.
I know.
Nah, on my way here, I was literally sitting at a light, and you know, it's thundering and lightning and stuff. Literally saw a strike of lightning for like 5 straight seconds. I was like, God!
I remember when
He saw Thor.
Yes.
He saw Thor.
back when we first moved down here, we were in our first house then, and it was this massive thunderstorm, and I think my mom was on the computer or something, and a lightning strikes right behind our house. The whole house flashed up. Jay goes to help the mom. I ran into the bathroom. I was like, I'm saving myself.
Yeah, John's freaking out. Mom,
And I wasn't freaking out. I just ran to the bathroom. I knew my duties.
The whole electric thing, the whole electric current went straight through Mom's laptop charger. Eventually hit her, and I'm right next to her.
I don't think it hit her. I think she just got scared about it. If it hit,
she told me she got shocked from
I was gonna say her computer would have blown up. If
My dad told me a story where he was fixing an outlet, and I don't know what happened or how it happened, but he got electrocuted by it.
He stick the screwdriver in the port.
Probably on accident, and it electrocuted him. He was like, "Shh."
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
I remember Justin intentionally shocked my ass when we were putting up Christmas lights. There was one that didn't have a bulb in it. My hand was right over it, and I look at him like, Justin, don't plug it in. He's like, what? I was like, shit. Almost fell off the freaking ladder.
Oh, God.
I don't think I've ever been violated by electricity.
No.
Good.
I think
I'm
electricity is
Tell them
completely
about the
mutilated
story
me.
about y'all when the tornado came. With the tornadoes were supposedly supposed to be here.
Okay, so it was the first year we moved down here. I think it was like within the first month.
Yeah.
And there was a tornado watch, and there's hail, winds are sailing and everything. Every sane person is in their house seeking shelter.
Not the Aquino family.
Probably getting ready to run to Kroger and get their
Toilet paper.
their bread and water.
No, it was toilet paper.
No.
Specifically
No,
toilet paper.
Toilet paper was for COVID.
Pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was bread and milk. It was bread and
it
milk.
was bread and water. Everyone got the bread and water. Because it was like the snow days and stuff. That year when we got a lot of snow.
Yeah.
It was that day. We would go to Kroger and bread's gone. Water's gone. Everything else is good, though. You're not going to take any canned food, but you're going to get the bread that's going to spoil in 2 weeks.
Yes.
We continue.
Anyway, everyone's seeking shelter, and the Aquino family, all the men at least, are out in the middle of the road while the hail's coming down.
Your mom is sane.
We're out there looking for tornadoes. I don't know if
They're like, where are the tornadoes at?
if you've ever seen Twister. It's an old movie.
Yes.
But if anyone in the
of
audience
course.
has seen Twister, that was us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where we were out there chasing tornadoes.
Yep.
If we saw it, we'd probably be in
John
the car
would
running
have
it
been the one that we saw with the grass in his hands, letting the wind take it, and just going like, "We're going green," and then it turns around.
Yep. That's us though.
Yeah, my mom would have been like, get your black ass back inside this house right now. I'm not having a funeral for you because you got sucked up by a freaking tornado, you stupid ass.
Well, knowing your mom, it's either she would have said that or she would have said, "Okay, that's your choice," and then just lock the door.
That's wild.
Lock the door.
Lock the door?
Yeah.
Lock the door.
You chose to be out here. Lock the door. Mind your own business.
All right, good
At one
luck.
point-
Good luck sleeping in your car.
At one point,
You wouldn't have even had a car back then.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you were driving back then.
sleep in my car. It's fine.
She's gonna kill you.
Okay, at one point,
So anyway.
my family there was like a tornado like warning or watch. I'm not sure what the one that makes it more like you have to go see. Watch.
Yeah.
So my brother and my dad went into the bathroom, and me and my mom went into the closet.
You guys separated?
Separated?
Yeah.
Why?
Because there wasn't enough room.
Oh, that
There's
makes
not
sense.
enough room.
In the closet downstairs.
Why would you go in the closet?
Because it says to go to
Center
the
of the
part,
house.
the center of the house in the lowest part.
Why wouldn't you go into the bathroom that's across the hall?
It's not enough people. And enough room.
Oh yeah, that one doesn't have a tub.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. So we try to get everyone if possible. It's like it's center of the house, the lowest part, and that was the only lowest part, and without any windows. So
Our first house had everything was on one floor, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Except for the one room upstairs where Dad had all his
Yeah,
guitar
but,
stuff.
I know.
No basement. No basement.
No basement.
Nah.
There's not a lot of basements down here, which I've noticed.
there's
Georgia doesn't build a lot of houses with basements.
Both of my houses I've lived in had basements.
I don't know.
There's
I
basements.
don't
Well, I mean,
I
was gonna say,
that
would
is
you-
only 2 out of the millions
I was
of
gonna-
houses
I was
down
gonna
here.
say
I was gonna say though, would you call that a basement or would you call it a second level if you look at it from behind?
that would be a basement.
Yeah. No, I think it'd
no,
still be a basement.
It's
So
still a
maybe,
basement.
because
Pretty
it's
sure
below
it'd
the
still be a
ground.
basement. Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
happens to have a giant hill. That
Hill.
goes over.
Big ass hill.
Yeah, there's one house that's crossed from where I used to live. They have a basement.
Well, I'm just saying it's not common. Like every time my family has ever looked for houses, like it's been a milestone to try and find a basement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a milestone.
Or in,
to find
like,
one
New
with a pool
York.
in the backyard.
New York, it's almost like
every house.
it's almost mandatory that you
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
a basement.
Maybe is there more tornadoes up north or something
No.
up north?
No.
Is there more like
Maybe
bad weather up there?
I mean,
The only thing that
we
would
get
be
rain
bad
and
blizzards.
The only thing that'd be
Blizzards.
bad.
Lizards?
Blizzards.
Oh, I thought
No,
you said
but-
lizards. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah,
The
Is
only
it
thing
raining
we had was
lizards?
maybe
Yes.
floods on the island. That was like the only weather we would have is floods.
Yeah.
We didn't really get hurricanes.
But even then, even where we were kind of at like the top of the island, so we didn't really get that.
More in the middle.
No, but I mean like elevation wise, we were more like at the top, so we didn't really get them.
Well, I'm just saying that's the only thing we would ever have to look for is floods.
I felt like if Long Island were to completely sink down, then
It could.
we would still survive.
Fucking Alcatraz is about to go too.
What do you mean?
Go under.
Oh yeah, the rising
Really?
sea levels, dude.
The rise in sea levels and just the plates moving and stuff.
Wow.
That's gonna be gone.
Is it used anymore?
No.
No. Well, it's used for tours.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. You can do tours.
I think you can do like an overnight tour there.
That's sick.
Yeah,
I wanna
they
do
do.
that.
They do one where they lock you in one of the cells.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd do that. I'd be freaked the hell
As long
out,
as
but
I
I'd do it.
okay.
I would love to do it. I want to just go there before anything happens anyway.
That's facts. I would love that. I would love that. Seems fun.
Yeah. That'd be on the bucket list.
We could be like fucking Ghost Adventures. Capture your ghost.
No. Ghost Adventures would be like this. Oh my god! Did you hear that?
No, Ghost
And you guys clearly
Adventures.
saw that I dropped my phone.
No, Ghost Adventures tries to fight the ghost.
Yes.
They
Yes.
tell him, yo, if you don't
What's
show
up?
if you don't
Where
show
you at? Oh!
if you don't make a noise, I'm gonna like beat the crap out of you. I'm like, dog, you don't even know
Come
where
on,
he is.
Scratch me. Come scratch me. Leave a visual mark that you are here, or I don't believe in you.
Speaking of visual marks, you guys can leave a visual mark by leaving a comment in the section for next
Absolutely,
episode. Tell us what to talk about.
Yeah, give us a little topic.
Anything on your mind? That's a good segue. I should be, you guys should be paying me now. I mean, come on. That's 2 segues in one episode? Come on. I'm made for this. I also listen to a lot of podcasts. Well, I don't listen to a lot, but I listen to one.
I like podcasts too. I like listening to crime podcasts.
I listen to one. It's not necessarily like crime, but it's just like strange, dark, and mysterious for anyone out there who knows. If you know, you know.
Yes, sir.
If you know, you know.
If you like the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format.
Don't go too far. I
Hey,
wanna get sued. Come on.
we need that. He has like 5 million subscribers. We need
Yeah,
that.
we'll get chopped. Unless it brings us food. No, I'm just
I like the one that literally tells you about cases that actually happened.
That's what the one I listen to
Yeah,
does.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's all real stories.
Yes, that
It's
stuff
just
is awesome.
like it could be all over the place. It could be like murder stuff or like paranormal
I'm
stuff.
being
Yeah.
weird, but I'm pretty weird, but I like the murder ones.
I like them too.
Yeah, that one's they're interesting.
Exactly. They're interesting. I like to see I like watching movies that are crime because they're
Every girl does.
Yep.
Every girl.
Yep.
why?
Yep.
I don't know.
Literally,
That's the question you need to answer.
Literally.
I don't know. We just get it interested. It just
That
really
might-
cool.
What's weird is that majority of girls are like squeamish and like movies with stuff that are like graphic killings or stuff or something, but then they'll go and watch a documentary about a murder for like 3 hours straight.
3 hours,
Where it
like
shows
not,
like real
That's the
photos
difference
of
between me.
messed up, mangled bodies, and they're like, "Oh, this is interesting."
That's the difference between me.
drinking
I
a
don't
glass
care
of
about
wine,
that.
everything.
That don't bother me one bit. Either way.
Well, no, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
What do you
Yeah, it
mean?
does.
We're watching Django.
It does.
and you couldn't
Django.
handle it.
Yeah,
And they were just fighting.
told me about that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they eventually kill each other, but
It's not that. It's the basis behind it of why they were doing it.
Oh.
It's not the fighting itself.
oh, okay.
Ah, gotcha.
So non-racist fighting you're for.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I don't like.
She wants a more brutal MMA match.
I don't like slave fighting. I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
So she would love the Roman Colosseum fan.
Well, no, those were slaves.
That's
Ah,
actually
shit.
I don't like bad backgrounds of or forced fighting unless they are wanting to do it. Like the
Well, at that
so-
point, it's
yeah,
not
so-
forced.
Yeah.
like Creed.
Yeah, but
stuff-
at that point, it's not forced.
that's arranged.
So what about like war? Would you watch a war movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Based on
watched
that?
more.
I watch more movies. War movies don't bother me. It's just
Okay.
the ones that have like slaves and all that. But something bad, I don't like it like that. I mean, even though they eventually turned out to wanting to do
it hits your heart.
it hits my heart.
Yeah.
I understand.
I don't like that
I get
shit.
that.
I'm the same way with like mob movies
Yeah.
when they show like the scenes where like the like mobsters would like gang up on one dude and like beat him senseless and kill
Yeah,
him.
that's horrible.
I don't hate it in the sense where like I can't watch it, but I hate it in the sense of like I want to go and like fight those people myself.
Yeah.
Like
That's exactly what I was doing. I wanted to fight up Leonardo DiCaprio for doing that.
well, he never
force-
touched anyone.
No, but forcing the fight. He was saying, do it, punch them, blah, 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 all this bullshit. And I hated that.
I understand.
Yeah.
I get that.
It's like a protective instinct.
Yeah.
Yes, and I hate
Exactly.
that. And it hurts my heart.
Yeah, I understand.
Exactly.
It's like, if you
Every
saw-
time my dad watched gang movies, I was like, oh man, I want to go beat the crap out of them.
Yeah.
Give me the crowbar. Give me the crowbar.
I would do that. That's exactly. It's like if someone wanted to beat up on Jake, and I'd be like, no, hell no. I'm going to beat up on you before you beat up on him.
Yeah.
Well, that's animals.
Yeah,
Animals
that's
are just-
animal brutality,
I
right?
hate that
and
too.
speaking of beating up, you can beat up on the like button if you want to.
This guy.
He's really striving for that payment for
Hey.
these transitions.
I am making my case, man. I'm making my case. I'm making a resume here. Okay.
Don't worry, you will get royalties from Gossip Up.
Thank you. What? We own you.
wait a minute.
No, you said earlier that you want royalties. We will give them.
10%.
Yeah.
10%.
10%.
He'll literally just do the transitions. Says that, you guys.
Me and her going at it, just out of nowhere, John will come and be like, so talk about spreading rumors. You can go ahead and use that share button and spread the video.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'm helping you out
There
here.
we go.
Well, you've taken cues from the master now. But I think
God.
I think that'll wrap it up for this episode, right?
Yeah, I think so.
We hit a bunch of topics.
We had a lot of stuff.
We did a lot of chatting it up.
Yeah. Again,
Chatting it up.
Yeah.
It's all this
Another one. There you go.
Yeah,
That's a plugin?
that's a plug.
Or do you want that to be
shit.
like...
Well, if you want to chat it up, you can go ahead and chat it up in the comment section.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, there you
I
go.
already made one
There
about
you
the
go.
comments, but that works too.
There you go.
Another one.
But
Another one.
Another one.
Again, this is just episode 1, so we were kind of just going off of what we were thinking and
Yeah.
stuff. But like
But
you said,
if you want a topic to discuss, we'll take a look at it. But we'll figure out. Well, we're gonna have to figure
Throw
out.
some names in a hat.
Yeah.
yes,
I don't expect us to get that many comments, but
Yeah.
if we get like multiple topics, we'll do like a drawing or something.
yeah,
I'll probably make a social media, like an Instagram
yeah.
for.
Yeah, take over our co-producer because he ain't using his Instagram. Hasn't posted since like 2016.
I hate you.
Okay, well, I'll make socials and stuff for people to like.
I can use my old one. My other one I don't use.
No, I'm gonna make a completely different.
That
thing.
one you use for Gossip Up.
I'm gonna make
That is going to be a thing. We will do that.
I'm gonna make
God.
like a separate email and stuff, and it'll be its own separate thing.
Yeah.
But that'll all be plugged in when this goes up. So by the time this is uploaded, all of that is in the description.
Yep.
We'll figure out like an intro and outro. But if anyone has an idea for a good outro right now, go at it. Nobody.
Wow.
I would need time to think.
I'm sorry. You are the dude. You're the dude. You are the dude.
All right.
You are the guy.
All right. I don't know if I have one right now. I'll just come off the top of my head, but I guess everyone say bye, and then I'll say the outro.
Bye.
So long.
Peace.